The NEP 2020 is very radical and far-reaching, both in theory and practice. At one go, I think the Indian educational system has been liberated from the colonial rule itself. And I think the biggest challenge that we face is the resistance to change. Heraclitus had once memorably said that we cannot cross the same river twice. We know implicitly, intuitively that change is a fact of life, and how rarely we accept that. Both as young and old, I think we accept the old order. And the old order gives us a sense of comfort and convenience, and it lulls us into complacency. I think what education teaches us, and the finest educationists of the world are teaching us, is a need for change in the desirable direction. Not all change is desirable. Change in the desirable direction, a direction which has been set by the best minds of society, is the right direction. At the heart, at the central to the new education policy is a child-centric education. The second is flexibility, which is also enunciated by multiple entry and multiple exit. It is also enabled by the creation of the credit system and national credit depository, whereby students from different universities will also have mobility, not only at the completion of a course, but in the middle of the course. So multiple locations and multiple avenues of teaching and skill development whereby all students become employable graduates. That is another objective of the new education policy. Interdisciplinarity is another cornerstone of the NEP. And how can interdisciplinarity be really effective in the classroom context and outside unless teachers themselves are interdisciplinary in their approach? And we must think of cutting-edge research, going beyond disciplinary boundaries. It is no doubt happening in some of the best universities and institutions in India, but we need to go beyond these elite institutions and to bring about changes in the small towns and villages in our country. True education is that education which empowers us, which liberates us, as the Upanishads tell us. So if we are seeking, liberation and emancipation of the vast masses of our own people, it can only be through a primary and effective education, an education which serves the needs of the large masses of our people. Now we are really poised to achieve and to climb higher in the pyramid of education. Thank you very much.